All billionaires are evil, except for maybe this one. I've often said that billionaires wake up every day and deliberately make the decision not to solve any number of global problems. And even when they decide to help in some way through their philanthropy, it's often self-serving and done in a way which it creates a lot of attention for them and allows them to pat themselves on the back. That's one of the many reasons why I've often said that all billionaires are evil. This is Ruth Gsman. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And she unknowingly became a billionaire when her husband passed away and left her a ton of Berkshire Hathaway stock. Unlike a lot of other billionaires who use that to accumulate and hoard even more wealth for herself, she did something that was really amazing, and it's worth noting because she didn't want any attention drawn to her because of what she did. She made a $1 billion donation to the Albert Einstein College of Medicine in the Bronx. The Bronx is one of the poorest boroughs and areas in the country, and she decided to make the donation to that community. And what's interesting about that donation is that when you compare it to things, other donations that other billionaires have done, Julia Koch, for example, donated $75 million to a medical center in West Palm Beach. That's not an area that really needs that support. So what Gsman did is really notable because she is driving those resources into communities that really need it. Rather than call attention to herself, Ruth Gsman wanted to do this under the radar. She had to be convinced that this should be something that's publicized. This should be an example for how other billionaires should behave, but we know that it's not going to be. The billionaire class, and there's somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 or 3,000 of them in the world, or maybe more, they're hoarding trillions of dollars of wealth and using it to accumulate even more wealth while everyone below them is essentially in survival mode. This is why I often say that all billionaires are evil. And I'm glad to kind of draw attention to one particular billionaire who's doing the right thing and doing it in a very humble way.